Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out.
First and 10.
We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To throw. It's low. Pressure is coming. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The shotgun handoff here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. It's a wide receiver screen. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kurt.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. First play taken, a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he finds the running back in the flat. He brings him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Near the sticks. It's Dickey. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, That's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
New set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Stop right there at the line. No gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He'll give you scramble. Quick throw to the left. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
The play call here on 2nd down for this offense. Looking downfield. It's low. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Grab by the receiver. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Off target and incomplete. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Design quarterback run. And the Hawkeyes offense are moving quickly down the field.
Picks up 4. Unit up for first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's Love. Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Third and short now for the offense from the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert to keep the drive going? Try and muscle for the first down. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time through.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments. And the ball is picked off. You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
They'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They finally get him down, but it's 1st and goal at the 5.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? And they're trying to punch it in here.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
Automatic in the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go and to keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Love. Quick throw caught over the middle. Finds room at the 30. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. At the 10, all the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
Well, this is a well-timed pitch here by the quarterback. That poor defender didn't have a chance. He's really in a no-win situation. Either the quarterback will give him a fake and keep it and get upfield himself, or he draws that defender towards him and then pitches it out. In this case, he pitches it out, and that back had a lot of room to work with. I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw. It's Love. Throws to the tight end. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end this athletic? I mean, this guy lays out and comes down with a huge catch, showing you how athletic he is and what soft hands he has.
Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's looking to scramble. Breaking tackles. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Hawkeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline, try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Love. Quick throw to the left. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Delayed handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Defense calls their third and final timeout at the half now.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
He's running out of time here. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Iowa.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
It's another deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the young men. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hawkeyes will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. And now the handoff. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Love. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. And that will give them the lead now. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. He makes the grab. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Going again on second and 10. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a quick grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Wide open downfield.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they'll set up for the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Iowa offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's 2nd down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Looking to throw. It's low. Defense is coming after him. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Hawkeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it with the draw play. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Caught for the receiver. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Hits the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. He keeps it on the design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Ball is loose. Who can recover? Defense makes the recovery. Turnover.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Swarmed by the passers. A sack.
Well, whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, you got to be thinking, hey, we got him right now. And they dial up the blitz, get after him, come up with a sack.
And that one straight down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense makes their way on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Oh, what a spin. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
QB keeper all the way. He shreds the tackle.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Receiver in motion now. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He hands it off from the gun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Gives it to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Catch is made. Room to run here.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
And the Iowa offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Hit just as he throws the ball. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Scanning the field, it's Love. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here. We'll take a deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
And the Hawkeyes will have first and 10 here. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great job by this defense. Backed up deep in their own territory inside the red zone, but they get penetration to come up with a loss there.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on second and 13. Back to throw. It's Love. Touchdown, Iowa. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out, the catch made. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it, and do a really good job of that right here.
It's now 2nd down.
Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands. It's Dickey. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock is stopped.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Using his legs here. In the clear at the 25. And he runs out of bounds after a good scramble to pick up the first down yardage and stop the clock here. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 in the final quarter. So after the late touchdown, they'll kick it away here and hope the defense can hold on to seal this W. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. Tackle is made at the 43, but that's a good return and good starting field position.
Offense will take over 1st and 10.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Dropping back, it's Love. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated it.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.